Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about and reviewing the new Dominique Cosmetics skin gloss. I was super excited when I saw that she's coming out with skin gloss because watching her video and everything and how beautiful the glosses looked on her skin and that she could do it on top of powders, it really intrigued me and I really wanted to review it. You guys wanted me to review it. I asked you guys on Instagram, I asked you guys here on YouTube, and 65% of you said you wanted a full-on review on all the skin glosses. So that's what I'm doing today. But before I get started, you guys, I need to address something, okay? Someone has been commenting on my videos, I think like 4 or 5 videos, saying that you really want me to wear dark nail polish in my next video. I just want to give a shout out to, I think it's pronounced Lavina. She's been commenting and putting hearts and saying, please wear a dark nail polish, black or a dark polish in your next video. Well, I'm wearing a super dark purple today, just for you, girl, just for you. Love you. So I did want to give her a shout out. You guys, I do read your comments. I see what you guys write. I try to go through and like and comment back as much as freaking possible, and almost all of you. So comment, you guys, say hello, tell me how it's going, tell me which of these skin glosses you would personally want to get, that you would really like, down below in the comment section. So this is what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys what DC Cosmetics claims these skin glosses are supposed to do. I'm going to be putting them, almost all of them, on my face today with you guys, and I'm going to be seeing how long they last throughout the day, because there's something about creams that just sometimes they just don't last, and then it's almost not worth it, or they break apart or look oily. So I really wanted to test that out for you guys and show you, because sometimes cream products aren't worth it if they don't last on your skin, and they have to be able to last without being set, because setting them will just take away the shine and the beauty of it and the color. So I'm going to test these out, and I'm going to be checking in and bringing you guys in really close to my face so you can see what these look like. So definitely stay tuned to the very end. I'll also give you guys tips of how to apply cream products onto your face if you just don't know how. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. So I did get the whole kit here. The whole kit retails for $80. I know it's a lot, but I did it for you. Did it for you. So I have my makeup already done, except I just have a contour, but I have no blush, no bronzer, no highlight. 4 for $80, or they're each $25. I will link it down below. It's your go-to skin enhancer that puts your fresh, dewy glow on full display. Skin Gloss instantly provides a classy finish to the face, eyes, lips, and body on contact, and is infused with hyaluronic acid to give skin a burst of hydration with a long-lasting smooth finish. Our 4 universal shades can be used as blush, bronzer, or a natural-looking glow. So the 4 colors are Glossed Peach, which is a peach, Golden Dew, which is a pale champagne, Sunset Glow, which is a rose gold, and Copper Light, which is a bronze. So we're gonna try each one of these on my face today. So as far as packaging, it is absolutely gorgeous. You have, of course, each individual box is just, it has a swatch in the front, it's textured, it's beautiful, it's metallic, it's shiny, very gorgeous. And then each one individually, it's like this hard plastic, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Has her DC in the front of it, and in the back I love that it has swatches, so that whenever I have them lined up I can see which one's which, and you can see the color back there, and it looks really beautiful. And then each one does have a mirror, which I think is awesome. So I'm going to go through and share swatches with you guys, especially if you have olive skin. You can see how light or dark these are compared to your skin, and then we're going to put them on the face. Okay, so here are the 4 glosses swatched. Here we have Golden Dew, Sunset Glow, Glossed Peach, and Copper Light. And I'll turn down the light so you can see it a little bit better too. I'm gonna do a lighter swatch of it so you can see what it looks like with a light swatch. So you can see the kind of glow it gives you with just a light swatch. Okay, here's Sunset Glow. Like if you turn it, you can see how beautiful and almost looks like NARS Orgasm. But let's do a light swatch here. Okay, here's Glossed Peach. You blend it into the skin. It's Copper Light, that bronzy shade. As you guys can see, they blend in really nicely, but don't get me wrong, when the light hits it, you definitely can see the glossiness, can see the highlight. First, let's do bronzer. This one's Copper Light, beautiful bronzy shade. That's bronze. So I'm gonna use the Morphe Y2. I want something not too dense, but not too thin, like not too fluffy, but kind of fluffy, if that makes sense. So what you can do is you can use a beauty blender and stipple it on. You can use this and stipple it on. You can use your fingers. If you're going to swipe, I would stipple then swipe to blend, but be very light-handed with these products so you don't move anything underneath. So let's go ahead and try it. Supposed to give you a very glossy look. Sometimes I can't see as well because the lights are so bright. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of let that sit and see if it gets unsticky and kind of settles there. We will see. I'm gonna blend it in with the sponge on one side. Sunset Glow reminds me of NARS Orgasm. Excited for that. So I'm gonna try now applying it with my fingers on one side. Just give me some sort of like a fresh look to the skin. It feels a little bit like Vaseline-y, but not too much. I don't know if that even makes sense. Using a brush. Okay, I'm gonna put on Golden Dew with my finger. It's looking a little odd and clinging to my skin a little weird. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. Okay, so this is kind of how it all looks like really up close. It looks beautiful and glassy and glossy. Hair is sticking to it. Okay, so I kind of let it sit on my skin for a little bit to see if it would dry a little bit more. It feels almost a little bit like Vaseline-y rather than oily. Like I can't, it's like really thin, but it does have some stick to it. And it's kind of starting to dry a little more now that it's kind of sat on my skin. So I'm gonna let it continue to sit on my skin. I'll go throughout the day. I'll show you guys like in natural lighting what it looks like, and we'll see how it wears and how it looks. I mean, my hair isn't sticking to it as bad now, but at first it did feel sticky and a little bit like too much. And I feel like also on my skin shade, because I'm a little bit more on the medium side, I feel like I can't see the bronzer and blush as well. So I don't know that I would use them as bronzer and blush. So I'll just have to look in natural lighting, and I'll show you guys there. You'll be able to see there. But those are my initial thoughts for right now on. Okay, so I'll show you guys in natural lighting.
A long beak is perfect for hunting fish and other aquatic animals.
I feel like you can see like texture there that I don't really usually have. I mean, it's gorgeous. I do look glossy and whatnot, but it is sticky. Like I can still feel it. It's sticky, and I touch it and it comes off on my finger. You can see it does look a little bit like I have texture there. Oh, bummer. But I mean, my hair isn't, that one's sticking to it over here. But like it would just transfer. It will transfer. So maybe just like as a highlight, but bronzer and blush, I wouldn't do this. So it's been 5 hours. I thought I would check in and show you what the skin gloss looks like. And I think the name skin gloss is very accurate. It feels like a gloss on your face, but you can see how glowy it is, and you can kind of still see a little bit of blush. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a little bit patchy here because it's came off a little bit, and some of it came off on my kids, so it's definitely transferring. So it's the end of the night, and I have so many thoughts and opinions, and I'm gonna try to not ramble, but I feel like they're important, so I'm gonna share them with you guys. So first off, we'll look and see how the highlighter is kind of lasting all day long, and bring you guys in really close. So as you can see, it kind of looks like you can see texture. It looks very textury, and I never have problem with texture on my cheeks, but it's kind of patchy, it's faded. I can tell that it's just from my face being touched that it's kind of transferred, but holy, I still see the bronzy golden glow, and my highlight is still there. I mean, regardless of the fact that it looks a little crazy, it's still very much there. My skin still looks very, very glossy, which is beautiful. It's only when you get really close up that you see not bad texture. It looks more cakey than texture, I guess you can say. It looks like cakey on my cheeks a little bit, but I did use quite a bit. So here are my thoughts. Do I like them? Yeah, I do. I do like them. Now, this is the thing. There are several ways that Dominique said you can use them, okay, in her video. You can wear them underneath powder. You can set them kind of with powder if you need to, and add a little bit more on top if you feel like you've lost some. You can wear these on top of powder just to add a little bit of like a highlight. You can use a sponge, a brush, your fingers. They're not supposed to be sticky. You are supposed to be able to build these up. And I feel like if you do build these up, you're gonna need to set them because they are a little bit dewy and not sticky, but they are dewy on your cheeks. And if you leave it like that and you're touching your face, or you have kids touching your face, it's gonna come off. Gloss is gonna come off. It's gonna look a little patchy. It's gonna get on your fingers, on your clothes when you hug someone. So just keep that in mind. If you don't have kids, if you don't have to worry about touching your face, then these will be fine. These will be just fine. So these are my thoughts. I feel like these work 10 times better with your fingers. I feel like if you blend them in with your fingers, they will kind of dry a little bit on their own. Not completely, but they'll dry enough. If you decide to build it up like I did, because I feel like the bronzer and the blush were a little bit too light, that I really had to build it up to be able to see it and use it as a blush and a bronzer, then you're gonna wanna set it. You're gonna wanna lightly set it with powder. So I didn't do that, but later on in the afternoon, I kind of set this side, like right here, with just whatever is left on my brush. And that definitely helped, so it doesn't transfer, so it doesn't feel sticky. And there still is a beautiful glow, as you can see. You can still see a glow, but this side is more glowy because I didn't set this side. So you can definitely set it, and if you need to go back in and give yourself a little bit more something, you can do that. So with that said, I feel like this is very versatile because it'll work for several people. If you are someone that doesn't want it to transfer, set your cream. Now, if you want the blush and the bronzer to really come out on your skin, you're gonna have to be a little bit lighter than me, because the blush and the bronzer don't show up as much as I would want it to. It's just kind of really a light, fresh look. Or something else you can do if you want the blush and bronzer to show up better on your skin is use your blush and bronzer first, and then just add a little bit of the gloss on top. That will look really beautiful. I feel like that will work a lot better, and that's probably how I'm gonna start to use them. It looks a little bit textured if they're by themselves, but not textured, but it looks a little bit cakey, like you can see product sitting on top of my skin. But again, if you put light powder on top, I think it kind of helps with that as well. I've used creams that kind of set themselves and you don't have to powder on top, and those are absolutely lovely. Guys, I think this color Sunset Glow is absolutely gorgeous. And I think this one on top of NARS Orgasm is going to be absolutely 100% lovely. I think these are also great for no makeup days when you just want a little bit of gloss. This is absolutely genius. I think that's really great. That's it. I hope this video was helpful. Please subscribe, you guys. Subscribe, like, and share my videos with anyone that you think would like them. Your friends. That would really, really help me out. And that's it. I guess I'll just see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.